I'm also, yeah, I think Viego's your best bet here. And we've seen it a lot over in the LCS, doing a lot of work over there, and now we're going to get to see it on the LEC stage as well. I think he got great engage, nice setup, good skirmishing, especially around this top side.
First time in a long time tried at Worlds. Ooh.
Oh, crash down comes out.
Oh, Limit.
Strike, Limit goes forward below 100. First blood picked up by Hilly. Limit, I'm not
Getting
sure.
the snowball. There's the first dragon coming across.
So step one at least, Dragon secured. Taking advantage, I think, of
Still going to try and contest.
down, 2,000 hit points. Hilly's making his way up. Chasey coming too. Herald down to 1,700. Odo's dropped low. He'll secure it now, waiting for the eye pickup. That's already a kill for Odo, and XL are on the board. The slam against the wall from Chasey slows Peach down. I think he's a little bit low on mana though. Once he does, I think actually recalls that one. All of a sudden it was Nisqy joining the fray. Dragon now low. Here comes Odo. All right, waiting for the ensuing fight. Dragon secured by Mad Lions. The numbers advantage.
Now the question is, XL, do you want to fight Herald or do you want to get bot tier 1? You have two options to go for, and the bot tier 1 is the safest. You can buy time here.
Peach gets stunned up. Hilly pulls him backwards for now. True Shot Barrage flies in. Patrick's trying to hop, skip, and jump, but as Hilly, that's got the first. Teleport finally arrives, but it might be too late. Abadage buckets over the wall, firing out the rockets, and Odo has got himself a double and stayed alive thanks to that dominance. Mad Lions forced back.
Manages to react to it to stop the fight from going.
Patrick's
Its head.
huge, especially when you consider the influence he can have. Alyoya just gets caught out. I think he may have felt setting up a play could have been on the card. First tower goes the way of XL. Another step towards this like snowball and momentum.
Plays around Nisqy, but it just never really amounts to anything. And you can see it again here where they haven't even managed to get really much in their way. We'll get the first tower here in the mid lane for themselves, at least as XL will get the dragon, but maybe they can trade it for top tier 1 as well.
Yeah.
But it is actually, this is a play where it's like, okay, this is actually decent for Mad Lions, but they just have to get out now.
Let's find out if they can.
Hilly just based.
Will just about finish. Tower secured in the top lane.
In the next minute or two, XL should be able to re-enter top and get top tier 1 in return. So in the long run, XL will win out on the dragon. Just a case of whether Peach gets caught, it's going to use the Unstoppable.
We're going to find out. He's still got that flash available to him. He's going to get caught, knocked up, pulled back, and Mad Lions, they invest a lot for the kill. What is available? Top tower's down, mid tower's down. The wave's not set up for bot just yet, but it is a kill secured nonetheless. It also goes into Kazi's back pocket, which is one of the crucial members for this composition to work together.
Oh, Hilly.
Now Hilly finds himself caught up. Where's the rest of the support? Crashes down over the wall. Gets stunned up, held in place. That's 1,000,001 spears. The support from Chasey. Patrick's the target. He won't find the red just yet. He manages to do it. The Marshall poise, hop, skip, and jump. Now, while Patrick's running for his life from Nisqy, the Sand Soldiers secure it. The top lane will fall to Abadage. 2 kills go to Mad. The tower goes to XL.
There's no world where that should have been 2 kills over towards Mad. The fact that Hilly was
The
that
upper hand right now, up a level, almost 2 levels if you actually look at the experience bar. As Odome's trying to get the Daisy down.
Okay,
Could be an engage here. Odo is just knocked up.
Knocked up. Tomlinson Quadrinker buying some time. He's blown up. The damage comes down from the Azir. Nisqy's happy with that one. Now 5 versus 4. Keeping in mind, Patrick wasn't with the squad either. The bush has been claimed. Do not enter Hilly's territory. He has a history and years of experience setting up death bushes, and he's keeping it going today.
That's the most vicious horse I've seen in a while, but it does mean the Mad Lions are able to move over towards the Baron and pick this one up for themselves. XL are going to move to bot side, start to push out the waves, and maybe look for the dragon as a spawn, but Mad turning this game around like no one's business.
I mean, Hylissang singing, ooh, that's dirty. Give it a lick taste just like Baron buffs as Mad Lions strike.
Where they can try and keep Mad off their towers, but with bot now going down in a pretty big wave, I wouldn't be surprised to see Mad just congregate on this bot lane wave and look for the tier 2 as well.
2 dragons apiece, and also keep in mind when they do set up...
lane ever since, you know, they lost out on that 2v2 early on where Hylissang got the first blood, right? So this is where the later stages of the game come back to bite you if you don't get those leads when they have more range and more damage and more scaling.
We'll take
flat out.
This Siege, Red Bull Baron power play in effect, plus 2,800 already. Odo, Limit, Peach. You can smell they want it. Find the engage onto Hilly, but I don't think they want it. Magnet Storm followed by the flash, and who gets out? So it could be able to be enough. The mid lane tower falls. The Sand Soldiers go out. It's a 1-for-1, and Patrick's able to waddle away to safety. True Shot Barrage for the snipe. It's sidestep right between the uprights. No goal secured by Mad Lions.
XL try to take the fight before Chasey can get in there, but not fast enough. Mad Lions group up and they manage to crack open this bot lane turret.
Unbelievable start to this one is now all of a sudden X strike first in this best of 5, sieging down another tower, and Cagel, this game is looking all setting up on the top lane tower. Grouped up, here comes the engage from
Carzzy.
XL.
What?
Limit gets the knockup and good by Carzzy. XL fans hoping they go crazy, but Limit's forced to flash. Here comes Odo. Empress Divide is going to be sliced and devised forwards. Another great knockup from Limit, but there's just too much damage, too much CC, and too many Mad Lions to break through. For the first time in 55 days, 18 hours and 9 minutes, Mad Lions on the crest of picking up their first win after a 9-game loss streak. It started a little scary, and the mid-game it looked a little hairy, but Mad Lions closed it out in dominant fashion.
Oh my god, it looked like they'd thrown it all the way though. Carzzy E4s into a combo, but it's Nisqy that keeps them alive. Lots of damage there from the Azir. And like I said, Trevor, it's been ages since they've tasted victory, but they'll find it here in this best of 5 to Worlds.
The fact that England, I think you do just need a little bit more
Sivir.
frontline setup.
Oh, okay, they've gone for the Sivir, so they thought they needed more wave clear, more backline damage. Makes a lot of sense when you're playing single target damage champs like LeBlanc and Gnar. You don't really have that wave clear, especially if it's not a static shift LeBlanc, because
Keep in mind, Limit's played aggressive almost every minute of this laning phase. Strike
Oh,
comes
Limit.
out, crash down, held in place, use that Hex already. Limit will get taken down by the Mad Lions once again. Arriving to potentially help, and the wave will slowly be thinned out. Cannon at least denied there to Chasey, and while they don't get the kill, small advantage, plate secured, another gold lead. The dual chains comes down, secondary proc to follow, ignite the auto, the shield, and Nisqy will not be able to find the kill. The toe shot flies and almost takes him down. Nisqy went to 11. Odo and Peach managing to run down Chasey. Elyoya forced to flash for his life. And here comes the battle board
Peach.
into the bush. Kill
he's alive.
in game 2. I don't think it's been about the junglers, because I think Odo's just kind of had the bear of him. And I want to see how Chasey brings himself back into the series. Patrick and Limit find themselves an engage onto Hilly. Looks to be an easy kill. Here comes Ava. Sends the Sand Soldiers forward and doesn't even need the Emperor's Divide, so easy kill secured. Daisy was dropped in the river. And it looks like this gigantic fight, but it's just small skirmishes with XL having the numbers advantages again and again and again. And they find another kill. It's XL melting through the Mad Lion.
And they're immediately turning on to people that they have no flash. Limit takes a little bit of a boomerang, but will be fine, as Elyoya had used his flash in that top lane play, so he's fine. And Nisqy wants to turn on to Abadage.
Do it again. Ava
Miss.
will be able to get caught by the first chains. The 2 chains does.
you can dash on him here.
In between the Sand Soldiers a lot. He's still got the slide, the glide!
Oh my God.
Abadage!
Reset. He was low on mana in mid, so they're like, great, he can't get up to top side, we can go for the play on top. And then when they start to move down here as well, Hilly goes for the face check when he doesn't have push on bot lane, and XL are already in position to collapse. So, Matt, we have Odo Omni pushing in bot lane. He's not going to be the point of power. So for XL, they move top.
And happening again. I mean, gentlemen, Hilly went in first. XL turn it around. Breakthrough Will is doing a lot for now. Patrick's Moonlight Vigil. The flamethrower spitting out damage. A second kill will follow. If I read that correctly, Hilly went in first, but by the skin on his chinny chin chin gets out alive.
Very, very close, but you can see, so Abadage comfortable enough in this matchup. You never...
TP wards on the next dragon spawn, but Abadage.
Okay, his flash is about to become available. Maybe needing it. 2 members chasing Elyoya. It'll take a while.
Oh, he got
Damage
knocked
isn't
up.
there yet. Emperor's Divide isn't there. Daisy doing work, flashing away from being triggered, and Alpha's now being run down. Daisy, zooming around the one. And Lions pick up their second kill. It took a while, but at what cost, right? Teleport wards available, Cable, you highlighted it. Tower should be secured in that bottom lane, and XL, they're grouping. Carzzy's the target. Flash cleanse available. Tower being chunked out. Green, white for Patrick, and all of a sudden, XL a little bit surrounded. Initial Prison comes out, Limit throws down the Magnet Storm. Patrick's Moonlight does enough to get reply back. It's a 1-for-1, but it's not done yet. Carzzy remains in the fray. Boomerang blade bouncing across the members of XL. Odo managing to drop the croc on top of that Sivir. Elyoya's the next to fall, and somehow Patrick gets it before being taken out, and Limit escapes as well. He survives long enough to get away from Hilly, and there should be another kill secured. XL coming out on top.
The backline, but we're back to live and Dragon's up.
It's a 7,000 gold lead already. Nisqy's being melted where he stands. Chasey arrives in Mega Gnar, but is boot backwards by Peach. Nods that Sejuani into the Mad Lions pack. Nisqy gets a kill, the first of the game. For him.
Seconds so crucial. So it's Mad Lions that'll sit with the first two. I don't think XL will allow them to get towards the Soul. It's Cloud Soul as well. They got a bot tier 1 there.
Secure another tower in the third of the game, and they've also got that Azir and the Sundust to fall back to.
Blanc at this stage, I would have much preferred the AP.
I mean, look, it's also early here in season finals event. His limit is a little bit caught out. Abbedagge is here, no support for the moment, and they will just concede the cow.
Yeah, big kill for Cars. Hesitate in terms of forcing a Nash. Odoamne maybe getting a bit overconfident here on the top side.
Let's find out. Nod into the wall. Caught out there. Daisy to follow. Hillier as well, but look at that damage. What has been a 1v3 for now. Slices away. Teleport will arrive. Glacial Prison aiding the zoning effect. Abbedagge gets a reply. Both top laners are now dead. Had to invest the teleports for that play. Little Dragon. So Dragon Baron both be available as options. Inner turret looks to be the target for XL. Is Hilly a little bit caught. Has got that flash. Throw down the ultimate to buy some time. Look at the side lanes.
Ooh.
Both Chasey and Nisqy are pushing. Beautiful from Hilly. Finally
Really smart.
buys the flash. And look how much time he's bought. Tower secured top there.
Look at bot lane.
And bottom's going to fall too.
He also stopped them from getting that mid lane tower as well. So XL, they're just going to call it, say, look, we have to make this work for ourselves. Start the Baron.
How quick does it go down? 8k so far. Bot tier 2 is going to fall. Chasey has the TP. Hilly's ready to fight. He's rejoined the action.
There's a flank. You can't turn a burn if everyone's split up. But the focus
XL.
right now is Baron. Kill secured. At least this is down, but XL get the Baron. They're turning onto Nisqy. Moonlight Vigil's done work. Patrick remains untouched, but 3 members of Mad Lions trying to get past Peach, trying to get past Odo.
Shot. Nisqy and it's Patrick right now, untouched on the Aphelios. Still has the summoners available. Very tough for Mad Lions to get him down. There's a TP coming in.
Just for the Dragon. Remember, it's been sitting there. 2 secured for Mad.
Really?
Hilly once again
Oh, the Strike
will be
Breaker.
a juicy target. This time will not be able to escape. Should buy a couple seconds if he commits the ult. He decides not to. Baron, kills, and Dragon. XL, while they are 5k still in the lead, this is now a much more significant, important lead.
Yeah, they should be able to get this mid tier 2 as well, with Patrick having the push here. Limit looking for someone to just step underneath this tower. He wants to get them, but Oyoya steps far enough back. And he'll have
But
Abbedagge.
they need to try and hold on this top side. Hilly getting a chunked out of it. Has the ultimate, but not ideal for the Alistar.
Holding on to it, and I think crucial call out just before that fight, the fact that Hilly had to concede the flash and the ulti. I'm going to be able to set things up, and a little bit like inverse to game 1. Nisqy and Kazi now all of a sudden have to find a way through the Renekton, the Sedge, the Rel to find the backline threats, and they can't. Especially when XL is just hiding in the bush, they commit the Magnet Storm. Hilly doesn't go down thanks to the ultimate, and Patrick is forced to run away for now.
Chasey.
Still has the flash, still has the cleanse. Chase is going to be held in place by the Emperor's Divine, at least for now. Kazi is untouched over the wall. Managed to find 2 kills thanks to that safety. Chasey will not be able to do it. Teleport being committed. XL started this fight, and it's XL being punished. A role reversal of the first few minutes of the game. Patrick's got red, white, and the heal to boot. Flash and cleanse still there. Nisqy's coming over the wall. Needs to find that chip damage. Underneath the Sundust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 members
Odo's
of the Mad
coming.
Lions trying to hunt for 2. Here comes Odoamne on the flanking Crocodile. None of the skill shots hit, but his threat, his Limit's got that Magnet Storm. Got himself Hylissang to work with. Glacial Prison gets spell shielded by Kazi, and that's a lot of damage onto XL in the mid. Odoamne force low rooted up. GA popped. Hilly's the first to fall, and it's going to be a retreating Odo. Moonlight Vigil. Magnet Storm's about 7 or 6 seconds away. Odo's dominance is burning. The brush has been made. 2,000, 1,000. Baron secured by Mad Lions. Odoamne is looking for the front. And Magnet Storm from Limit sets it up for an excellent team.
He can start to look for poke with the Boomerang, with the LeBlanc as well.
So it's a bit of an awkward game state because it's just an arrow. Hilly goes in.
He goes in. Revertum's available. Going to burn it down, holding on to that Moonlight Vigil. Daisy
He's still
gets
alive.
dropped. Mr. Burns there. First kill secured by Kazi. Limit down. Now Abbedagge trying to use those sands.
Oh, I got him.
The Emperor's Divine. Scoop.
He's alive. Kazi!
Delivers Kazi to the back line.
What?
It delivers Kazi for the quadra kill onto XL.
The game's over. Odoamne is against 4 members, 5 members of Mad Lions. He needs to get the wave, but Nisqy's pushing in top.
Unbelievable. Kazi's done so much work. The wave has been pulled. Mad Lions have got another queued up in the top. All of a sudden, 25 seconds, this still has to be it.
and
Baron
the end.
problem is, but they're running out. I don't know how far they can push.
The waves coming in, 20 seconds on Patrick, limits in 3.
They still have CPs though to try and keep these waves alive if they want to. A wave is going to be crashing in just a little bit. But the fact that odoamne has pulled this wave.
Tier 2 should die. Now it's just a case of how far the Mad Lions want to push it. They can really start sieging on these tiers and down towards bot side. Either way, they're losing out. Hilly
Waiting for Peach.
considering it.
Chasey's also about to Mega Gnar out. Hilly goes forward, gets the knock up on
Yoya.
Patrick. Looking, they managed to find out Yoya. The shields are down, but Kazi can still tear through the members of XL. Down at the bottom of your screen, the pressure is still on. Niski now being zoned and pushed back. Or is he? XL turn their attention to the
Oh,
Baron.
needs a flash.
Niski with the dip, get the void stop. That's the flash forward. The slice and the dice. Odo is running out of range and Dominus. GGA is popped. Niski wins the time for now. The rest of Mad Lions, they're
Baron's
pushing
gone.
into the base. Chase is inside. Where are the minions to work with? Are they going to look
Quick
for
enough
the...
to get in here. This has gone very quickly.
Yeah, it's gone. XL were alive too late, but they'll be on the map, and all of Mad Lions still need to reset. So the Sivir not able to really join these fights. Elyoya getting caught, but Peach just walking in. Hilly no flash though.
Back up. Kazi's over the wall. Hilly will be sacrificed. So the 21st kill of the game secured there by XL. They got pushing forward now. If XL group up a little bit, follow Patrick. Flash and cleanse available to him. Hilly goes forward. Re-engage out. Fired. A lot of damage from Patrick has been used already. That ultimate moving through them. And the tower falls. Baron Apart is helping a lot.
Yeah, Hilly tried to combo
Into
in.
this bot end, but XL now.
Niski, he's going to go forward. Here's the stun. The prison misses. Niski will be taken down eventually. It's up a target
One
again.
of Niski. Karzi's basically a walking machine gun right now, and he has Yoya by his side.
Dominus committed. Magnet to boot. Daisy dropped out. Limit is holding them at foot.
The severe damage.
Low. Kazi stands and delivers. He's got 2, and he's looking for more. The fact that he could just sit under his tower and spit. Ricochet after ricochet. XL could do nothing. Peach may be able to find himself one in the back end. He does. Limit his drop, but it's a minute to go till Baron. 1, 2, 3, 4 members down. Exposed bases. Patrick and Peach versus Mad Lions, and a 0-2 start to this best of 5.
Top wave coming in. Karzi lost his flash there, but they got 3 down. You can see the amount of damage he does if XL overcommit. And boy, did they. You can see Patrick selling his Gale Force. It was on cooldown. He's going to buy an Infinity Edge instead, see if he can get the damage out. What guns does he have? He has the blue gun. How much work can he do? He should be able to clear out the wave. Peach sacrificing himself.
Remember, Peach used his ultimate earlier just to pick up that kill. Stays alive a few seconds longer. The minion wave is just about cleared out. Chasey goes mega.
Patrick's down.
Patrick. The GA has brought the Mad Lions. Are on the turrets. They're on the Nexus. They managed to take down Patrick for the ace. The base. The 2-0 to Mad Lions.
Go Jace.
Oh,
Oh no, they want to answer on side
okay.
lane. Now, we have not seen Elyoya or the rest of Mad Lions in summer give a lot of resources to top lane. This is a game where you want...
They are. Chasey's going to get some support.
Peach is going to be there in time, I think, though.
Let's take a look. That's the flash engage from Elyoya. Near flawless. Odo escapes.
Or will
The
he?
hook shot for first blood. It is traded back. But here comes XL. Sonic Wave resonating. Striker 2 for 1 to XL.
It's a 2 for 1.
She had Mad Lions are winning out, but actually might have to hold on to this point as Niski's bot side.
Man, Mad Lions, they're the one playing forward. Led once again by an aggressive play. Near flawless, and they get the teleport. Oh, not just yet. Taking a little bit low. Some minions to play with, but here comes Hilly. Is to get the headbutt. Chains. Shot available. Really nicely done. And honestly, an easy kill. 2-1 on that Camille.
And going back to that stat, you can see the 10% for Chasey in the jungle proximity from winter and spring versus 5% that we've seen coming into summer. It has been Chasey who stepped up on things like the
Odo
Jace.
does have level 6. Mega Gnar's getting close-ish. The ultimatum is about to get thrown. Odo gets pulled backwards. Mega Gnar's about to come up, interrupts the hop, and honestly, another beautiful play thus far. Odo's Gnar buys a couple seconds of time. The hook, the shot, the precision of the protocol, and Chasey gets
Check, you can see the reset coming through. Odo knows he's in trouble.
hook shot. Elyoya over the wall. Odo hops to safety for now, locked in place by the ultimatum.
Oh, knockback.
The verdict gets rid of one, and Odo gets dropped yet again for the 4th time. Keeping their options open.
But that's the thing, right? Like, you got Rift Tower for XL, you want to try and trade up with that. The fact you're trading tower for tower because Mad Lions are able to avoid the engage with Chasey getting a nice hook shot means they're actually in a great little spot. Hilly starting to push forward. Peach, what can you do? What can you do?
Peach, that's the kick flash. The hook shot was buffeted. You cannot chase the Chasey.
Investing time into objectives.
And I think one of the things for Mad Lions is when you consider that Kazi is one of the most fed members of the team, if he's able to get some of that poke down thanks to the Duskblade, and then that gets followed up by a Camille or a LeBlanc, the amount of like setup and then shut down is just fantastic. They take another
Take control of these side lanes. Like, see here, it's going to be the mid lane turret gone. And now the Dragon's going to go over towards Mad as they can push you in completely.
Mega Knot has just procced. So he's busy battling with Nisqy, and I think we're going to look at...
Be disgusting because it just means he gets so much push so quickly. He doesn't have Demolish for bot lane.
And Odo screaming, oh no! He manages to escape the double TPs, completing Abbedagge. Emperor Divide lands onto Chasey, is taken down! Mission impossible! He's got the flash, he's got backup from Kazi, he's got support from Hilly. The tower falls, the chain completes, the corruption lands. Kazi, with the help of Nisqy, find another kill, so it is at the expense of a tower. Abba shifting, conquering, Sands, Hilly over the wall, Patrick into the pulverize. He's flown up and cleanses for his life, rooted in place, and he's distorted to death. But Limit holds Nisqy in place for Sand Soldier to take him down. The shutdown.
Where's Chasey?
XL are coming back. Berlin, do you believe in XL? Elyoya now on the hunt. The Gnaw comes out, and we're back to where it started. Odo hopping for his life. But all of a sudden, Mad Lions with the numbers advantage. They're turning their attention to the tower.
Limit really limited the amount of damage that Chasey could do in that fight. Great stun as the Camille came in over the wall, but still.
Teleport available because of that previous passage of play. Odo, the Gnaw misses. It's flashed away. Rather, it's flashed away. Chain of corruption. The tower's down. Without Odo.
TP's up in 3 seconds. Odoamne doesn't have it. It's Peach.
How much of a flip?
It's Peach.
Where's Peach? Can he get in?
He's on in
Can
time.
he get in? He can't get in. The Baron is secured. 6,000 gold.
Oh, Yoya.
Magnet Storm down. Yoya does such a great job to limit the impact. Abbedagge is slain. Limit. Mad Lions with a 7,000 gold lead with Baron empowered minions with 2 dragons under their belts. Cancelled it. A minute and 20 seconds to go. 6 towers to 2. Pull the trigger. Take out Hilly. Dagda just cursed him by saying he's only missed Worlds once in many years.
I mean, 6 years Hilly's been going to Worlds, and he wants to make sure that he's able to add one more to that checklist as well. Nisqy gets the Terran.
Slow, steady scaling with the Ivern comps, and one is just heavy 1-3-1 with the LeBlanc and red side counter pick top.
Kill.
Doesn't get the flash.
Kazi is the question. He almost takes out Peach in reply, by the way.
Yeah.
And once again, while yes, a kill is secured on a Mad Lions bot laner, the inhibitor turret falls again. The inhibitor will follow. Super's in the bottom lane as Nisqy's pushing 3 members of XL back.
We have champions that can scare Mad Lions. What are they scared of? A Sonic Wave, a Limit flashing in? As long as they're playing at a decent enough range, they're fine. They can hold them there as long as they want. There's no Maokai ult. There's no crazy Ornn ult that they have to be careful for. They can just kind of stand there and let Nisqy do the work.
Hilly coming to back up Nisqy. The recall was matched. Odo's got the TP available to him. Follow Chasey. Follow Chasey. He can peel, hook, shot after the chain of corruption. Hextech ultimatum is down, and with Patrick dropped, the ends are cracked, destroyed, and eliminated. Chasey gets another. Peach will fall. Not a single Mad Lion member is down. And inside the base, the pack are on the prowl. Nisqy turns his attention to the Nexus turret. Odo and Abba are going to try buy some time.
TP
but in the
coming in.
face of 5 members of the Mad Lions, Mad look to push XL to the lower bracket, and Mad have guaranteed themselves a spot in Montpellier and the World Championship once more.
So after a commanding 3-0, Elliot, I got to start with the simple question. What changed? It was 0-9 into an instant 3-0 over the second place team from Summer. What are you guys eating different? Are you practicing different? What happened?
Well, I'm not sure exactly what changed, but definitely something changed. I think these past days in scrims and everything, the environment and even the atmosphere has felt way different. And we were really confident in 2 days. I think if you ask anyone in the team, we could all tell you we were gonna win convincingly to XL. And I'm quite proud we showed today, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, game 2, if I could just ask a little bit about that, very much dominated by XL. Yeah, 7K gold lead they had at what point? What are your comms like in a game where you're playing at that much of a deficit?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if I should remind you 2021 finals. against Rogue, there is still 2 players from that Mad Lions still playing today. Like, we know how to play from behind. Like, we are used to. Like, I don't know how we do it, but me and Karzi are always playing from behind, and I take responsibility there. I'm the jungler. That doesn't say good things about me, but yeah, well, I think even though it felt like we knew we were behind and we weren't playing well, the early we got caught pretty much everywhere, me specifically. But yeah, I think they were also not playing well the team fights, and we could punish their mistakes really hard. And I think Karzi played really well that game. I mean, not so well, but his champ was so overtuned. You saw that time on mid. How did he not die there?
Look, man.
I mean, comms where I'm dead.
When you want to build them up, you show them the last 10 minutes of the game. You don't show them the first 30.
Yeah,
That's not what you show the people. Understandable. I mean, ultimately, you get the win. You get the 3-0, which looks fantastic. And you're going to hate this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. How does it feel to win a best of 5 to qualify for Worlds?
I don't like it too much. I'd rather go the other way.
You want to auto-qualify?
I prefer the auto-qualify, no BO5, get match hate, then not make it out of play-ins.
Yeah.
Sounds ideal, no, to me?
Are you sad you don't get to play against NA's 4th seed, though? Because you're guaranteed top 3.
I'm quite sad. Yeah, I think I'll punish myself tonight and the team for this behavior. It will happen for sure, yeah.
On a more serious note, you guys were fortunate enough in summer to know already that you were qualified for season finals.
Yeah.
You're now fortunate enough before you play against the winner of Mad BDS to know that you're qualified for Worlds. How does that actually affect your motivation and your performance as a team?
I think it's a boost, but it wasn't like the main factor or anything. But it's obviously a boost, the fact that we have, first of all, something to back up, the fact that we are good. We have consistently proven this year that we've done well. Summer, we don't count those, you know. What happens in summer, we forget.
I mean, 2 out of 3, I'll give you consistency here.
Exactly.
You won today.
Yeah,
So we'll
finals in 2 out of 3.
Okay, yeah.
So, I mean, we had something to back up. And not only that, I think we had some more free time. So we came really prepared for these finals, yeah.
Do you think that today, what we saw from the Mad Lions, is this what we can expect in series moving forward? Or are you guys going to continue to get better, continue to get cleaner as we go deeper into the season finals?
Well, I hope we continue to get cleaner. And I know we will continue to get cleaner. And yeah, I'm sure we're going to improve coming into next week. And we will have to, because I think the winner of G2 BDS is going to be tougher than XLs today. And if we play like we did today against probably the winner of next week, or next 2 weeks, sorry, I'm not sure if we're going to convincingly win it at least.
Final question. I feel like it might be an easy answer for you, but I haven't been in Scrim, so I'm not sure. Who is going to win between G2 and BDS?
Well, I think G2 is going to win. Yeah, I think.
The way you said it, understandable. Berlin is inclined to agree. I'm inclined to agree. But the way you said it made me think there might have been something crazy going on in scrims with BDS. We'll have to see. For now, congrats again, Elia. Thank you so much. We've got 2 more of your teammates sitting by, standing by in PGL. Let's send it on over to them now.
Yes, great job interviewing Dracos. Awesome. Mad Lions, they make it to Worlds, and this is the LEC post-game lobby. I'm joined by Yamato, Karzi, and Hilly to talk about that awesome feat. I mean, Hilly just lost 9 in a row. He took a little vacation. Then you were like, Excel, sorry. But what happened?
I don't know what happened, but I feel like we worked a lot on our issues. Like we had a lot of losing streak. I think we had like 9 games. That's probably the most that I've ever had. And I feel like we tried to solve a lot of our issues, and talk about them also helps a lot. And having like team activities or something just to like be together, to be bonding, and helps a lot to talk to each other and laugh it out in a way. And I feel like it gives a lot of energy in the game in a way, and we can make more jokes, and the vibe is just completely different from before. But I can't put my finger on what exactly changed, you know. It feels like we're playing more comfortable on stage, and we're playing like more comfortable champs as well, and we know how to win, and we know how to lose, I feel like, as well. So it's like a good strength.
What were your favorite team activities?
Well, I'm very old right now, so I don't think I participate on all of them.
Okay.
But usually the guys like a lot of volleyball. I usually do some exercises on the side because my back usually hurts.
Oh, feel you.
But yeah, board games are very fun, and yeah.
Yeah, seemed like a little bit of a scrimmage today, didn't it? Carzzy, you popped off again. I feel like this always happens when people are down on Mad Lions, but then you play a best of 5 or something. So how do you feel about your performance?
I mean, I'm pretty happy because I think I played really well today, except for the Ezreal game where I had a jump in, and I died and in the last fight. But overall, I'm really happy with how I played and how I improved during these last 2 weeks in which we were practicing. So yeah.
I kind of wanted to ask you guys because I remember the last best of 5 that you guys played was the one when you faced up against BDS, and you guys seemed so confident all the way through. It seemed like you guys recognized the patterns of BDS and how you needed to win. And I know also specifically working with you, Hilly, you tend to recognize what you're allowed to do against a specific opponent. Facing up against XL today, were there some patterns that you felt that you could leverage against them, or was there something that was specific? Oh, I'm allowed to do this more against this particular team.
Yeah, I think game 3, for example, we knew that we can gank top with support. Even before it happened, we knew that it's a pattern of Odwamne, and we could. I'm so glad that my coaching staff found this pattern, and I'm also proud that I could execute it on stage, and I was mindful of it. I think what they did as well on Drake, I think game 2 was start Drake and turn on one of the sides that is trying to contest as soon as possible. And I feel like this caught us a lot off guard. Yeah, I mean, also like there was a lot of Drake fights where they start and we can just come up with better positioning and just execute the fight better just because we are advantageous if they start a Drake. I feel like these partners are like very powerful.
Oh, Fnatic's taking notes. Yeah, because they're playing them next, of course. Overall, though, we talked to Mac before, and he gave us a lot of info. He said specifically he feels that any team works good if the support and jungle synergy is working, but you and Elyoya were just not finding each other at all. And then as a result, it seemed like the team was just not sure about the direction in general. And he said you watched a lot of other teams and tried to emulate things. So are there specific teams or specific regions or anything that you like to take things from, you two?
Yeah, we watched a lot of BOG from China and a lot of KT from Korea. And we resemble, I think is the word, most to those two teams. So they were like the best fit to learn from. And I feel like we learned, or at least I learned a lot from these presentations, and like I took a lot, and I feel like we also could talk a lot together with me and Elyoya of how we move on the map and what we think is best, and yeah, it's much better than before.
Carzzy? Did you watch anything you liked?
I'm just watching the same as Hilly.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm AD carry. I'm doing the AD carry stuff from these teams, BLG and KT.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking about AD carry stuff, the MasterCard play of the day is Carzzy Sivir quadra kill in game 2 to seal the comeback. Only a quadra kill though, Carzzy. What are you doing?
I was screaming for Penta, but...
Yeah. Actually, I think we heard...
We heard your comms, Hilly.
Is this what it was like? Beep, 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 mother... Beep, beep, beep.
I hate Nisqy just because like we were talking about we were on the mid wave walking up as 4 and there were 5, and Nisqy was making a call of if they kill Hilly, if they go on Hilly, just let him die, And I was like, what are you saying? Don't let me die. So after we killed them all like 4v5, I was like flaming Nisqy in a way, But it was kind of funny.
I think the team plays better if you're flaming Nisqy.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. All right. So let's take a look at the bracket then, because... oh no, actually I should ask you about Worlds first. Congratulations, you made it to Montpellier, but you also made it to Worlds. It went so smoothly that it almost comes as a surprise. But Carzzy, obviously, when you came into this matchup, it must have been top of your mind, or did you just not think about it?
Oh, I mean, I knew that we are going to win, for sure, because I have had the same feeling that I had when we were playing in spring playoffs. When I thought that we are gonna beat any team except like G2, I wasn't sure. But yeah, now I'm having the same feeling. I think the only opponent for us is G2, because I think we are playing really well.
Yeah, let's take a look at the bracket, because it might be G2 next, of course. When you go on in this upper bracket, you will be playing the winner of G2 versus BDS, but that's in like 2 weeks. And now that I know how you do with breaks, I mean, they're going to be insane. You have another week break.
I'm kind of excited because I'm curious from you guys' point of view. You guys have had ups and downs.